Mendoza skits. And Scott Mendoza's the Heisman Trophy winner. We gotta hire staff because I fired the D coordinator. I think I can go one more week before I have to hire. I hope they didn't just hire for me. I'm just gonna let the computer do what they do. Cutting them. Let's see what this Nebraska team's looking like here. I want to get just like a little, I want to get an idea here. I don't know what they did recruiting wise. Let's see. So QB, I got Jackson Smolik and Andre Orji of Omaha. He's an impact player. He could maybe be good by next season. Strong arm. 91 for throwing power. Yeah, he's got some stuff. Okay. Oh, it's gotta be like this. And Parker's gone, unfortunately. So with that being the case, we'll do like this. Nebraska with a rich tradition of developing guys that weren't highly recruited. Who's the tight end? Where'd he come from? By all means, he's going in front of Lindenmeyer if he's better. Got him from Ohio State. Wow. We'll keep Lindenmeyer there. Mateo Guiado from Middle Tennessee State. Okay, Tanner Morley from Colorado State. Huge gets for Jeep. Roberto Wright from Georgia Southern gave up 13 sacks. We like that. It's two cats, two freshmen, D tackles. And we got Dion Crawford. Okay. And Savion Brown from Buffalo. Did we start him? Wow. Let's see what kind of team we got. I kind of dig some of what I'm seeing.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska. Today, at a place where the fans have shown unprecedented loyalty. They packed this place no matter the circumstances, and optimism running high as the Cornhuskers are set to open a new season.
Gonna be a brutal schedule for the Huskers. Okay, let's see if I can get to...
It's about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will have the football first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So Ohio's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day.
One of the transfers, that's Ncaa26 in Buffalo.
There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more... He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Just stay in that heavy package here.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll pull it down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're going to run it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Off the play fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Huskers will try to convert on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a push on 4th down. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Husker! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops. And they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Pugh. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And the Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Scrambling away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone.
I do
This
too.
quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He
It's a
just
tough
decided,
little
man, I'm gonna
Ohio
go do this
squad,
myself. I'm gonna use
62
my
overall
wheels
right over
and
there.
put up 6 on the board.
I
He
like
did
it.
just that.
All tied up and just about
Got to
set
deal with
to
the
kick
Martha
it away.
Morgan.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
Going to swing it on second down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. The Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Off play action. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finding an escape route. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Ives. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. He's now up to 66 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
he's going to let it go. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Put the biscuit in the biscuit right there.
Multiple guys that can burn you. And you can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Church. Look at that ball. Jackson Smallnick all of a sudden. Looking like Fernando.
And the extra point is true, and they're
Fernando
on top by
Docha.
7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up by 21 over Colorado State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll try to do it himself. First down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run it on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Ives. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch right at the 50.
Oh, what a play.
Settle for the fair catch if you don't have
Unbelievable
to.
that he's able to throw that.
Yards to help out the O. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got it in the middle. It's Pugh. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Pugh. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good.
Oh,
and with
yeah.
that field goal, they now have the lead.
Absolutely.
3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
How nice misses it as a head coach to have a kicker like this. It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Whoa. Come on.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here.
Lost one deep down the right side. The pass
Oh,
was incomplete, and there are 8
you
seconds
loser.
left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and
You
at least get
lahusa.
into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the
He's
break.
got an arm.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He wants to take the top off. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gives it on the option. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Makes the grab on the left. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Slithers into space. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
What? Wow.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing
That
the
true
passer
freshman got in there, but he got in a little late, they're saying.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Reed. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good solid.
That's
pickup on
huge,
that
because he's
play.
just been unable to stop him all day.
This 2nd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Marshall. Quickly complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for space. It's Nelson. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They want to run it left here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
It's church all day.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill. Doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Here comes the heat.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job.
Wow.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
What a play! Woo!
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Caleb Benning with a missed tackle.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Marshall. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's got a chance. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
There we go.
Season
opener has been fantastic.
Tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys.
Nebraska's offensive line continues to be an issue. Gavin Marshall continues to be an issue.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
Missed tackles.
Just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. The throw. With the catch, it's Gibson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal.
Put it on a string or put it on a ding-a-ling. It's to the uprights and it's good. 27-24 Ohio.
In the 4th quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Well, why would he be out there if he's dead?
Using his legs at times. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers,
are all right.
Noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter, and I think all up
breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Got him reeling. Perfect sequence. This screen's going to bust.
Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Nelson. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Nelson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Again, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Bobcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Catch in the middle, it's Harris. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own.
Wow. Okay. Just every single guy got absolutely.
What a great job.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Now he can return this.
Oh.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away.
Unbelievable tackle there.
Took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Nelson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start
3
from the 19-yard
timeouts,
line.
3 points wins it for you.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Red, I love you.
Windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit.
Oh, come on. This offensive line is trash. Hey, sacked about 16 times.
From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle.
What a play there.
Now they've got even more breathing room out.
Had that linebacker just kind of floating. His head would have been on a swivel. He would have picked it.
Will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just working well behind
that would have been the
sticks
first
on
pick of the
2nd down.
game.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Nelson. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
He's going to come up a couple of
yards
short
getting
of
pretty.
the 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Trying to do it on the ground. Hard running there. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Felt like you have to be able to get that if you want to win.
On the ground to work.
Not just because you had to.
The sure hands, it's Nelson.
I gotta pee.
Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left.
I got P double E. Red, I love you. 33-31. In the eyes of every Husker son, you're now a losing squad.
I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Put it on his
This
hands.
defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Wow.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the way.
Now you gotta get 16 yards and then kick a field goal probably.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. Fourth down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. We are getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. Splits the uprights. Good.
Splits the uprights.
Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Oh, they're after him. Keeps it and gets the first down. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything
Jackson
on the line,
Smollett.
and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you...